Yo, what's happening, man? It's Podson Radio. We back in the house for another wonderful episode. It's episode 86. We pushing, getting closer to 100, staying consistent like we do. Steady grinding. Want to give some big shout outs to everything we've been doing lately. We've been running around. We've been in Charlotte. We've been in Atlanta. We went to the Pot of Gold Festival. We went to holla at my man, J. Rob, the Chief, at his release party. Shout out to the home team, Will Clay, and all them. We just been moving like we've been moving. And we always want to give a shout out to our wonderful sponsor. That's All In Strength and Fitness on 1495 North Hayden Road, Scottsdale, Arizona, 85257. For the dudes, just like we tell you, don't skip leg day. And for the ladies, squats over shots. You know what's happening. But like I said, man, it is Podson Radio. We back in the house once again. We got a very special guest, somebody who I've actually heard a lot about. I've gotten to listen to his EPs and, all his projects and stuff. Give a shout out to the Young Westin, my man. How you doing today?
So I appreciate you, man. I'm doing good, fam. Appreciate you.
Bro. I appreciate you for coming and sitting in. So have you got to check out the podcast already?
Yeah, man. I got to catch a few episodes, bro. Been a fan of you for, a little bit over a year. I know I want to say maybe around this time last year, bro, you had did an episode with you had a group of women, man, and then I know Stallion reached out and you ended up using my music for the background on one of those episodes. Yeah. So that was love, bro. Appreciate that.
Hell yeah. Now, I major shout out to Stallion, too.
Yeah, shout out my boy Stallion. Yeah, my guy.
Okay, dope. So I'm glad you got to watch it. Is this your first podcast that you've done?
I've done quite a few, bro, but this is the one I've been trying to get on, man. So I appreciate you for having me on, bro.
Hell yeah, major. All right, well, that's a big shine on it. All right, okay, so the way I like to do the show is, of course, we like to get to know you first. So are you born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona?
Absolutely, bro. Eastside, to be exact, man.
Okay, where exactly are you from?
32nd Street, man. Grew up all around 32nd, from Roosevelt, McDowell, Thomas, Indian, all around there, bro.
Yeah, so you kind of Southside cat a little bit.
A little bit, and I'm plugged up over there, too. Got a couple boys that live over there. My boy Waves, home team shit, you know what I mean? Don P, all that, man. Those are my guys, man.
Hell yeah. All right, so what school did you go to, like high school?
I went to Camelback, bro. OG, man. I ain't gonna drop my ear because I don't want to drop my age, you know what I mean? But yeah, I went to Camelback, bro, straight up.
Yeah. So what do you think, like, what was it like for you coming up in Phoenix, like around those areas? Was it a rough time? Like, I mean, you lose a lot of friends. How was it? Easy, smooth sailing? What was life like for you?
It was a combination of both, bro. I think, like what I tell people is, my mom and pop, they originally from the LA area. You know what I mean? My pop moved us over here just to change my life, the neighborhoods he was from over in Pomona. He was heavy into gangbanging, you know what I mean? Real active, so he wanted a better life for me, and we just so happened to move right around the corner from the Dubavilla projects, not knowing any better, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I lived there for my first couple of years of my life, man, and then just raised over there. But I would say, like any city, any neighborhood, man, you're going to have your ups and your downs, you know what I mean? And lost a few on the way, but I also gained a lot on the way, you know what I mean? I think growing up on that side, man, it taught me some things, molded me how to be, the way I am, how I move right now, you know what I mean? So it's love.
Was your pops a Crip or a Blood?
Crip, man. Yeah, my pop was Logan. Whole family, man, it's crazy, man. Yeah. I'm not acting nothing like that, man. But it's, you get brainwashed right from the jump, right off the rip, man.
Of course, absolutely. No, I had a good feeling. All right, okay. So in high school, did you play sports, anything like that, or was you like in the streets?
No, man. Yeah, definitely play sports, man. You know what I mean? My pop, I had all my cousins that was active, you know what I mean? But my pop always tried to make sure, you ain't gonna pick up no rag. You gonna be in that gym, in that weight room, man. So I played football. Most of my entire life. Coach it now, still to this day. You know what I mean? So football all the time, bro.
You coaching that? Where you coaching at?
I did a little bit at Mesa High, man. At Mesa High, yeah, I was doing the DBs and linebackers over there at the high school. You know what I mean? And then I was helping out with some of the juniors and you know what I mean, the Pop Warner stuff, man, for like 3 years and stuff.
So I mean, you had to be kind of nice, but from what I remember about Camelback,
wasn't nice back. Yeah, we was nice back in my time, bro. Okay. Anything after that, man, ain't been much of a powerhouse, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think y'all was on a losing streak.
But
oh, this was back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
I graduated a while back, but okay. So did you at least, let's say you win some awards or something like that? Because if you're a coach, I mean, I want to say you have to be kind of skilled at the game, right?
Yeah, I would. I mean, I'm not gonna say that. You know what I mean? I'll let some of my that's just what some of my boys told me. My teammates would tell me. You know what I mean? Because I played linebacker, I played DB, man. You know what I mean? Like it was football only, bro. Yeah. Like I developed a crazy true love and passion for it. Right after I got done with it. So just to be Me and D be running up the turkey bowls, you know what I mean? 8-on-8 flag leagues, like, you know, run that up all day, man. That shit fun, bro. It's always gonna be there.
Yeah. Was you doing music at the time when you was in high school?
I wasn't, bro. I was a late bloomer, man. I wish I did, but I was always involved with it. You know what I mean? Like music was, you know, heavy played it in my house, man. My mom and pop made sure we always had the records playing, bro. Like I'm talking vinyl. My pop, you know, true West Coast cat. Like we wasn't allowed to play no Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z in the crib. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, no, yeah. Hey, pop made sure it was Death Row. You know what I mean? All the way, bro. I couldn't.
Pop sounded like he was like my pop.
Yeah,
Too
man.
real for itself.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Telling you.
Grow up and be like, man, this East Coast shit hard. What you talking about?
But I mean, but that's the thing. Like you figure it out later on in life. You know what I mean? Like now, you know, I got to learn about, you know, the Hove. Like Jay's my favorite rapper, bro. Hove is my favorite, bro. So.
You come up hating a nigga.
Yeah, for no reason. Cause your pop tell you. You know what I mean? So that shit crazy.
Bro, I swear I have similar experiences with that. Especially, I mean, Tupac is my favorite rapper of all time.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Pac,
at the same time, as much as a Tupac fanatic I was when I was young, I would have never thought I would listen to Jay-Z. Now I'll put on some Jay-Z just as quick as I'll put on some Pac.
Off top, yeah.
A message for you, especially as
every
a young
time,
man
bro.
Growing up, like what we trying to do and shit.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. Last question about high school. Did you have a high school sweetheart, and do you still fuck with them to this day?
Oh man, no. I had a high school sweetheart, but we definitely ain't rocking today.
Okay.
Definitely ain't rocking today.
Did she,
feel me?
Check out your music and shit still. Or anything?
No. I think a couple years ago, you know what I mean? She may have reached out on the Facebook. You know how Facebook go, man. Everybody, grandma be on there, uncles be on there. So, you know what I mean? The old sweetheart be on there. Say, hey, you know, it's real tight, P. I like it. I appreciate you. And I dashed out real quick. Wasn't going to entertain nothing.
Did she inspire any songs?
Nah. Nah, that was too long ago, B. That was too long ago.
Now, what do you do after high school? Do you go to college?
Yeah, I went to college for 1 year. You know what I mean? I went to college for 1 year. College was dope. But I was too busy trying to get money, man. I wasn't listening to nobody. Just I felt like, you know, if I could get quick money now, I was gonna get money, man. I was 18, didn't know no better. You know what I mean? Never touched no crazy bread like that growing up, obviously. So now why I need school for when I'm, you know, 18, 19, making 35, you know, K a year? Like, you ain't know no better, bro. That's it.
18, that's rich.
18, that's big money. Yeah.
It's huge money.
Yeah, that was big money. Big money.
All right. So and then when do you get into actually like making music? Or what drives you to get into music?
I think what drove me originally in the first place, man, was my cousin B. You know, he was 3 years younger than me. Me growing up, obviously same shit, West Coast influence. I mean, I can remember, bro, creased up Dickies, you know what I mean, and Chuck's on, and I'm always beatboxing. He was always rapping, and then him and my best friends, they just got that little clique going together, little rap group, and I would just be around, and I would kind of mess with them on some freestyle shit, just like everybody, you know what I mean. When you have to drink and you have to smoke, you know, you just end up freestyling. So, I ended up really trying to take it serious as I got a little bit older, like probably 22, maybe 23. And I remember that same group of friends, niggas was just like, yo, man, hey, P, you need to just fall back. I don't think you ain't that nice. But my cousin B was the one that ended up pushing me and being like, look, bro, the potential could possibly be there. You know what I mean? And we'll see how it go. That group ended up, you know, splitting up. My cousin B moved back to Cali. And I ended up picking it up. And I would like to see I did pretty good for myself after that. You know what I mean?
Shining out here. Yeah. What was the first song you put together, whether you put it out or not?
My first project I ever dropped was called 80s Baby. I dropped it on datpiff.com. It ain't up there no more, man. And I went by a whole different name back then, man. But that was 80s Baby was my first project. I don't remember the first song I wrote on that joint, but yeah, that was old, man. That's how I knew it was real. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. And what was like the initial response to that? Just to, you know, family, friends, people who heard it that was surprised you dropped it.
Yeah, I think it received like a, you know, good reviews from them because they was like, okay, so you taking it serious, and you know, because it take a lot, you know, for someone like me, just like you, bro. When you put something not only on social media, but it's free to judge by the public, that takes a lot, you know, like it takes a lot as a person to just do that willingly, you know what I mean? And I did, and it was at the time, even if they gassed me or not, you know, it received good review. It was able to make me perform and get on a good platform. At that time, you know, Futuristic was barely, you know, booming. So I remember doing shows with him, E-Bat, you know what I mean? You know, shout out to all them cats, man. Like I remember doing shows with all them dudes, you know what I mean? Just off the strength of that first project. So it's probably trash now. We go back and listen to that shit probably weak, but you know what I mean? It did what it did, bro.
Yeah. All right. And what's the first what the fuck was I gonna ask? Okay, so I was asking about the first. I literally just lost my whole damn
Oh,
goddamn train of thought.
man, come on.
All right, so what was we just talking about, bro? Your first project.
First project.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So I asked you about the response to it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna go on past.
That's cool. Hey.
That's what I was gonna ask you. I smoked too much weed.
Hey,
what do you
all
like
good.
more, rapping or singing, and why? Because I see that you dabble in both, and I don't know if it's more of like an auto tune thing or what.
Yeah,
what do you like more and why?
And you right, man. I think right now it's 50-50, bro. Because I feel like, you know, for me when I first started, bro, rapping was it wasn't even a generational thing. I think it was just something that, I'm not gonna sound cheesy, bro, and sound like, it came natural. Feel me? But it was something that I just studied, bro. Like I really learned how to count 16s at when I was barely started. Rhyme schemes, you know, concept, bro, song structures, learned how to do verses, like all that shit, bro. I mean, I studied cats, you know, studied Pac, I studied Hove, bro. I looked up to a lot of the OGs that really, you know what I mean, that really, you know, had the whole layout. So rapping was easy, bro. Like it got easy for me after. So at that time, you know, we see Drake coming in, right? And I fuck with Drizzy heavy, bro. I'm just like, you know, I wanna make some music like that. And I wanna see if I can, you know what I mean? So I dabbled with the auto tune that received good review, because at that time, you know, I didn't really have like a good listeners for women, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, cool. So now I know shorties like to, yo, P, man, like I kind of like that singing shit. You know, I got shorties that tell me that. I'm like, all right, you know, it's kind of wavy. So I think right now it's 50-50, bro. You know what I mean? And I enjoy it. I don't know. I don't think a lot of cats in the city is really doing both like that, real heavy just yet.
High level like how you do it. Definitely.
I appreciate you. Yeah. And I try, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just fun, bro. You know what I mean? I like to challenge myself every day. So when I'm listening to some rap shit, I'm like, cool, let me see if I could throw a rap verse in there, then maybe a singing hook right here, you know what I mean? Whatever. So it's fun, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm glad I need the edible, because I really almost forgot that question.
That's it, man. Hey.
But all right, what about people who respond to you? What do they say they like more from you? Your music, your rapping, or your singing?
It's a mix of everything. I think if we hit up, like, you know, some of the block homies, that'd be people, I want to hear some of that rap shit. But at the same time, they'd be like, yeah, man, that's that shit I want to cruise around to at night. The singing shit, or I chill with my shorty, bro. That's the type of shit you know what I mean? So it's a mixed review, bro. But I think more so now, a lot of people hitting me up on social media like, yo, P, man, we want to hear some of that rap shit. You want to bring that back? So, you know, I am working on all that right now for this album. It's going to be a little bit of both, but I think I'm going to lean a little bit more towards some of the rapping and get back to the roots. You feel me? So,
and I asked that question because, I mean, I like it all, obviously, and I listened to it when Jay put me on it, just different things you've done with Peru. And then obviously this morning I was running through it, and just like
shout out Peru
before we did the podcast.
For sure.
But I just think it has more, I don't know, like I feel like I'm a street nigga, but I enjoy that more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't explain why,
and that's fine. Yeah, and that's fine. And even if no one can explain it, even if you do enjoy the other one a little bit more than, you know, singing, or if you like rapping more, I'm not bugging, man. As long as you just like it in general, cool. Like if you could vibe to it, cool. Smoke to it, chill with a shorty to it, cruise to it, whatever. Work out, like, man, it's just it's a blessing to me.
And I'm typically more a rap nigga, but I don't know. I think for you, I feel like that's a better niche, and that's just my
for sure. I appreciate that. No, like, good looks.
Shit hard as a motherfucker.
Originally, you know, that wasn't even my lane. So me only been doing it for about a year and a half. You know, I'll take that, bro. So it's like, all right, cool. Like, so now I ain't out here thinking like, yo, man, shit, I'm kind of hesitant. Like maybe I shouldn't have dropped this. Feel me? So
drop that shit, and it's more important with the girls. Like,
I mean. Come on, man. We know how that go.
All right, so
now how that go.
Switch gears just for a half second, right? Because I always ask everybody this. Do you have a top 5 Arizona like rappers, artists, singers, anything?
Yeah, for sure.
Artists for you, since you do both.
I think outside of the team, which is, you know, Los Villain Records, man, the LVR shit, you know, shout out my boy Shad and Isaiah and Nix. I think outside of the clique,
I know Nix and shit. I think I know.
You probably know Nix, man. Yeah, you know, those are all my brothers, man. But I think for me, Waves. Jay Wave's always been one of my favorites, bro. I think he don't get a lot of love he deserved, bro. Honestly, man, I think he's one of the nicest. I say my boy AR. Fuck with AR heavy. I'm gonna say my boy Cali Fresco. And then my main brother, who I always started with, I couldn't do it without him. Probably Devontae Black, but the most talented, bro, because you know that nigga can rap, he can sing, but he also produces, mixes, engineers, records himself too. I think that's a good starting 4 or 5. I think I named 5. Shit, maybe you might be missing one more. It was 4.
Give us one more.
For the streets, man. Man, who? I'm gonna say my boy Peru, man.
Okay, I thought we was throwing him in the team. But yeah,
No. Yeah. But I mean, I could shout out a Grit, man. Like I fuck with J Rob's new project, Stupid Project. Project was crazy. I fuck with Brown Boy Maj, obviously because of the singing shit, real crazy.
Honorable mention.
You know what I mean? hey, man. But they all, everyone doing anything. You from the city, man. I'm gonna show love, and you doing it. I can name a lot of the young cats that's killing. Like, you know, I got my boy like Cafe Pico killing it. Capo Bravado. Yeah, Cafe from the South Side, man. I can name a lot of cats, but like rapper wise, man. But I mean, those are some few that are killing it right now. You know what I mean? Because I try to stay in tune with the young culture too, man. And they be showing me love, so it's only right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And what do you think the future is like for the scene here in Arizona, strictly?
It's looking beautiful right now, bro. More and more so than ever. Any year of ever doing music, I think 29, we on the come up, man. I mean, you see Core with his, you know, Valley Records, the Valley Club Records, man. He got a lot of young cats, man, from South Side, from East Side, West Side, like they just killing it in the city, bro. And I think it's looking good. And just to think, man, those are like tiny little pockets of people that are kind of doing their shit, man, and it can go everywhere, bro. So it's looking real good right now, man, for the city.
I do agree with that.
Straight up.
All right, so now let's just touch on your project specifically. Let's go. The Vintage Porsche was before.
Yeah, it was
before. Talk about that EP, how that came about.
Yeah, man. Vintage Porsche Interior. That was my homecoming. You know what I mean? Back to music, bro. Because I took like a 2.5 year like hiatus type of shit. Feel me? And that also got me to get into the singing shit. And so when I messed with those producers for that collectively, I wanted to make sure it just had a real good sound, sonically 1 through 5, man. I wanted to make sure that I was able to touch on certain topics, like, being from my city, man. I got a joint on there called Phoenix Nights that was shot, by my boy Truly Films. And I shot a video for it, Phoenix Night, on my first single. And I made sure, I touched on a lot of topics on each 5 of those records. It's stupid, bro. I enjoyed it, man. But everyone was like, "Oh shit, P, you singing?" Like, I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm fucking with the auto tune shit, kind of wavy." You know what I mean? And I actually ended up hosting a listening party over at Block Studio in downtown Phoenix.
Where we was at?
Yeah, where y'all was at the other night for the home team shit. I booked that out. I made sure I bought 6 bottles of Henny, 4 bottles of champagne. I went and bought the balloons for this shit. Hashtag the VP all over this shit. I brought photographers, both radio stations, people's, was, you know what I mean? And I made sure everyone caught a good vibe, man, and listened to the entire album. Obviously close. The only old folks I had in there was my parents, you know what I mean? So I brought out a good crowd of local, musicians too, because I wanted to make sure you obviously want to get your peers' approval. Feel me? So I just enjoyed it, man. Like it received good reviews from everybody, man. And I was getting hit up by cats from Toronto, niggas from New York, bro, producers. Everyone was just trying to link with me, like, "Yo, P, man, I like your sound right here. Peep my shit out. Let's do these features, da. So it was booming, you know what I mean? And then shortly after that, I linked up with LVR, man, and they've been fucking with me for years, bro. But just a quick 3-hour conversation with my nigga D, man.
Shout your man out.
My boy Andre Moore, you know what I mean? He the CEO of this shit. He started up the whole label. He recruits the talent, you know what I mean? He's always reached out, showed me love, and then he just said, "P, you want to get on deck? Let's run it up." And after that shit, we was up and running, man.
Yeah. So what's the vision, my man? Behind you said you're the CEO. What's the vision for the record label, company, long term, short term goals?
Of course, to get to the big leagues, of course.
Yeah.
But we got Westin, Knicks, Shad, Isaiah. So just keep putting the best music out.
Yeah.
Keep staying in the studio, making sure everybody doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Hell yeah.
That's it, bro.
In due time, we make it happen.
I think too, just to add to what he was saying, I think like the sound that we make, man, because they R&B cat too, shot from the block, he's bringing like the rap shit, you know what I mean, that at times that I fall back from, like he's there to hold that shit down. And then I got my boy Nix again on the smooth auto-tune shit too. So I think for the sound that we bring in, we ain't gonna knock no one that's doing it too, but like we're heavy influenced by a lot of the cats from the 6, in Toronto. Like we really like them sounds, man. So I like to think that us right now, we making that wavy music, and I tweet it all the time. I say it on the gram, like we making the wavy sound right now in the city, bro. So we just gonna keep trying to apply pressure with that, man.
Yeah,
that's
you
it.
Take that lane. Do y'all fuck with Prince?
Prince is my that's the brother, man. That's our guy.
Me. Like, I'm like, yo,
that's our guy, bro. That's my guy, bro.
I fuck with Vic, man.
Yeah. Vic's my guy. Shout out to Prince, man.
Okay,
straight up.
So on to the Dangerous Love EP.
Yeah.
Now I want to know more about even the process. Like, did y'all knock
man.
that out in one session?
Man.
How long did that take to come out?
That was beautiful, bro. I don't think I've ever been a part of something like that. Obviously, Prue having a good following that he does have with the MMA, promoting the iconic vibe shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Well known in the city for just doing what he does. You know what I mean? And he kind of just fucked around and kind of dabbled with music and said, "Yo, Pete, I'm on the auto-tune shit too."
Yeah.
I'm like, "All right, bet. Well, send me some shit, see how it sound." Yeah, I tapped in with D. I said, "Look, man, Prue trying to make a project with me, little quick EP."
Yeah.
He's run it up, man.
Yeah.
Bet. So, believe it or not, me and Prue, we knocked out 3 of them songs that are on the project in LA. We went to West Hollywood for 4 nights and 5 days, linked up with Brown Boy Maj's people out there, those engineers. And we wrote on the spot, drank on the spot, niggas smoked on the spot, and we just got busy, bro. Like, all business, went to the beach real quick. You know what I mean? We really didn't step out. We were just in the Airbnb cooking up, man, writing. Yeah, man, try to link up with a lot of record, people out there, man. You know what I mean? And we did. We created some good connections, but we did the project quick, bro. Me and him, we knocked it out real quick.
Yeah.
We made sure that the mastering was A1. My boy Count on Mike did the cover, who also does a lot of the covers for the LVR shit. And bro, we were like, look, let's give the people a drop date and let's just drop it. And that shit went stupid in the city, bro. That shit caught a wildfire, man.
It did.
It caught wildfire, man. So
yeah, and I mean, y'all plan on making another one, anything like that?
Yeah, we actually gonna be working on it next week, man. Me and Prue, he wants to do Dangerous Love too. I don't want to drop no dates, but we looking at summertime. You know what I mean?
Did y'all do any videos for the first one?
We should have, and we didn't.
Some videos, market the first. I mean, it's my personal opinion.
No, in your opinion, we're gonna take it. Yeah,
a little bit more
for sure. Yeah,
spend some time on that.
Hell yeah,
and do another one.
I think so. We've been in talks about doing the Always the outro featuring Nix and Zay, and obviously me and Prue. Yeah. We got a nice video director over in LA. We might travel out there to run that up. You know what I mean? So they're gonna go stupid, bro.
A lot of directors here though. You ain't got.
Man, look, bro. I know most of the directors out here, bro. But sometimes sometimes we got to travel a little bit out the ways to get.
What's your favorite one on there?
Favorite director?
No, song.
I don't even. I gotta look back. Honestly, just
a lot of people like the 3 and Flex joint.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Hold on. I'll tell you which one.
People rocking with 3 and Flex, but we're
gonna
gonna shoot for the Always record.
Oh, that is Nix on there. It's the joint with the number 4.
Yeah, that's Always. Yeah, with Nix and Zay.
Yeah. But that EP, it just seemed like it took some heat. Like, I don't know if it's a social media thing or if you just got the right person to post it, but for like a couple weeks, that motherfucker was just running. But
booming.
The reason I say do a video to it first is just to put more of a, like you need visuals, obviously, but Peru, nobody ever seen him do no fucking video for one.
Ever.
Bro, like that shit, y'all gonna run that bitch up.
Yeah. We should, and we are, bro. We gonna make sure everything's calculated this next time around. Facts.
Yeah, nah, man. Keep doing the thing, man. And let's say for you specifically, we talked a little bit about the record label. What are some, and even outside of music, because like I said, my show ain't all about music. I want to know who you are also.
For sure, yeah.
So if you have any aspirations outside of music, and then just short-term and long-term goals for your music and also for yourself, so you can take some time with that.
Yeah. Well, obviously, this ain't I want it to be full-time, just like all of us want. I want to do the dream full-time. So before this, bro, I was involved in social work. I've been doing social work for 8.5 years. You know what I mean? So I've always worked with kids. Like I was saying, they just go back again to probably the ball playing days. You know what I mean? Just always wanting just to be around good energy, man, and uplift and help people. So I've always helped out kids most of my entire life. Feel me? So I worked in group homes. I was a social worker, man. I was a speech therapist, a behavior coach. I've done almost everything, bro. But I started when I moved. Yeah, man. I worked in a school and I worked with autistic kids originally, and when I moved to NY, because I moved to New York and was trying to find something out there before I came back to the city.
Got some New York in your lingo.
Man, look, man, hey, I came back to the city, and I wanted to make sure I was trying to work with I wanted to work with some of them kids that was at that school, and I remember a lot of them was telling me like, yeah, man, I live in a group home. At that time, I couldn't decipher between a group home, from a shelter. I didn't know the difference,
Yeah.
feel me? So, but I remember at Camelback, right across the way, there was these 3 houses, and I remember some of my boys that were on the team saying that, you know, they was in the group home. I went and applied, bro. I worked there, man. I had one of the greatest memories for 3 years, bro, and I ended up wanting to manage one. Boom, made the move out to Mesa, started managing it, you know what I mean? And a lot of shit really took off from that, man. So I've always been involved with just community stuff. People always know, like, you know, on social media, I'm like, look, man, if any of y'all got any extra kicks, hats, boom, 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 whatever. I used to have a lot of boys at High Point that would lace my kids. I got people at Undefeated. Shout out my boy Bass Fingers, you know what I mean, with Bass House. You know, he always makes sure he takes care of all my kids, bro. So a lot of people, you know, I don't post a lot because you know, we can't really respect anyone that tries to do like something real good and then post it, you know, expecting something back from everyone. Like, oh man, you see what P's on? Like, I don't do none of that. No. And that's not. And if it wasn't even for the question, you know what I mean, I wouldn't even spoke about it. You feel me? So yeah, but I think just the goal at the end of the day, man, is let's say if I get some big bread, I think it would probably be opening up a few group homes, man. And here in Arizona, man, we got the lowest turnover ratio for kids that are successful out of DCS custody. You know what I mean? So most of them are able to leave a group home, whether they got a home or not, after 18. And I think for me, man, a goal, one of the main goals I think would be just crazy fire, bros, if I was able to open up houses for 18 to 21-year-old, because, you know, I don't want them to be that statistic in Arizona. And all they consider a success rate is just to have your own place and to have a full-time job. So most of the kids that are in the system either get locked up or they dead. Wow. You know what I mean? And so 1 out of every 10 kids will be successful. That's not a good ratio. So man, the fact that I know that, and if I was able to have bread and put it towards it, that'd be goal number 1. I mean, that's all I know. You know what I mean? In the first place, I didn't finish up school and all I know is music. So it's like, fuck, I might as well just, you know, giving it something what I know, man. That's also a good thing. So
that's major. And I want to give you a major fucking shine moment for
good
that.
Looks.
For one, because it's just, you know, showing kind of like how introspective you are in your level of intellect, but then also like your compassion and
absolutely.
The fact that those are your goals.
Yeah, for sure.
That's totally different from any nigga's goals.
Yeah.
That I've heard.
And I think what makes it even more beautiful, fam, is that, believe it or not, bro, you know, they some of my biggest fans too. Yeah. You know what I mean? They my little street teamers for a lot of the young cats, because I be having them niggas, they borrow all my shit. Pete, can I borrow the watch, the hat, the chain? Can I bring me some cologne and some shoes? So they're my little street teamers at their high school. Like, yo, check out Young Westin. You know, that's my big homie. I be getting cats from young cats everywhere, man. And you know, when some of them leave out the city and they move to Utah or some shit, yeah, man, hey, you got to peep out my man in Arizona. You know, Young Westin. So it's they inspire me too, man. I got some of them come up to me, P, I start rapping. I bet go and spit me some shit. You know what I mean? So it's cool, man. It's a blessing, bro.
Man, that's gonna take you far. And then one of them kids, you know, that's gonna take you very far.
Yeah, for sure.
Very far. And it's just crazy. Like, and even outside of that, that's appealing not only to people, that's appealing to fans, you know. So it's like, that's why I do the show like that, just to kind of get to know people outside.
It's good for them to know those kind of things, man. Yeah.
That's major. I think I know what I'm gonna use for my clip for sure, because that's inspiring for me. So
for sure,
big
man.
Shit, man. Big
appreciate you, bro.
I'm enjoying having you on here. We're gonna rap right now, but I want you to kind of take the floor and give people shout outs, tell people where to follow you, whatever you want to talk about. But that was nice to learn that about you.
Sure, man. Appreciate you, bro. Again, man, Young Westin at the Young Westin, Twitter, Instagram. Feel me? My music's on every single social platform. Go peep that out. Everything's on every platform, from you name it, man. iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, the whole shit. SoundCloud, same thing. Young Westin, man. Straight up.
And then you talked a little bit about Dangerous Love too, maybe, but any other music that might be next or anything else, any singles you might have?
Yeah, man. So right now I'm working on my album. This is the album that's gonna be pretty big. I slowly been barely marketing and promoting it, man, but I'm putting a lot of money behind it. A lot of music's gonna be behind it, like a lot of sessions I'm booking up, a lot of writing, man, and I'm really trying to just I want to talk about different things on this shit, man. A lot of different things, man, and I think get more personal with this shit. But it's called Not a Saint. I'm looking like I'm gonna drop around October. Matter of fact, I am gonna drop in October. It's Not a Saint, bro. That's coming soon, man.
Hell yeah. And my man D, you got anything you want to add?
Just shout outs. Shout out Bing Mills. Shout out Godfrey and Vino. And Bobby Tux.
Yeah. Shout out to the guys, man.
Of course, Drip. You know, they do their thing.
Shout out to Drip. Those are the guys, bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. It's Podson Radio. This has been another wonderful episode. I can't wait to have you back through, to do a follow-up or whenever you got a project dropping, anything you got at home, come sit down with me.
Appreciate you, Podson. Appreciate you, famo. Good looks, bro.
God bless everybody. God bless America. And
yeah,
y'all have a wonderful day. We out of here.